Welcome to Island Driver TV. Well, the East End Hot Rod Show has got lost again because they're having their show on the Windward side at Windward Mall. And we're going to check out all the vehicles because some are very unusual. So for some reason, I'm attracted to bright yellow cars, and Cliff's going to tell us about this balloon street rod, it says on the hood.
Yeah, well, that was just for the 4th of July and the kids. They like the blown street rod, and it doesn't match on the other side, so we just put it on for the kids.
So tell us about your truck.
Well, I bought it about 2 years ago, and in 1965, I always wanted a 56. Went into service, Vietnam, came home, and never could find one. Ended up fixing up Volkswagens. And then finally 2 years ago, I saw one sitting in the garage for 5 years. This car in 2007, it made Truck Magazine of the Year.
Ah.
Also, it won several car shows. And anyway, I bought it, and now I'm trying to make it street worthy.
So big engine, I presume.
It's a 502.
Just a few horsepower, I guess.
More than enough.
That's not the point. It's the fact that you have it. So you have a roll cage. How come?
I don't know if the previous owners ever tested it, but I did, and now I know why you need a roll cage.
You rolled it?
Well, you can. I almost did, but you got to get to the PSI on your tires are in check. A little more weight, and it'll go straight, and it'll burn 4 telephone pole lengths.
Oh my gosh.
I think this car was never entered in the quarter mile. It was mostly for the All-American burnout.
Ah, okay. So burn that tires and worry about the rest later.
I can't afford the tires. And it's just too much work to take off these tires.
It's always nice to find an interesting mix between a sedan and a truck. And you're going to explain to us what this truck sort of vehicle is.
This is a 69 Ford Ranchero GT, and has a 428 Cobra Jet, factory air conditioning, disc brakes, and they made, I hear, 5 of these. It has bucket seats.
5?
It's rare, yeah. I have a party report, so I found the history of it. It also was sold July 17th, 69. It had a birthday a couple days ago.
Okay, it was a big celebration, I'm sure.
Yeah, it's cool.
Right. So it looks to me like Ford just took a sedan, threw the pickup bed on the back. Is it essentially it?
Basically a station wagon with the back cut off.
With a pickup bed.
Exactly. That's how they made the El Camino and the Rancheros. They're station wagon 2-door, basic body style, and they drive good.
I'm sure it gets excellent gas mileage, right?
Yeah, I'd say it gets a few gallons per mile.
Oh, great. Sign me up for that tour. So engine modification has been what?
It is absolutely stock on the hood. It has 59,000 original miles. The only thing I've done is valve cover gaskets and a transmission pan on it. And inside is immaculate inside the engine.
Well, it looks good. I must admit, it's more attractive than many of the pickup trucks that we have today, which are taller and boxier.
Yeah, these are a little more sporty. Gets a lot more looks, I think.
Yeah. Thanks, Dave. So this is a yellow car day here at the East End Hot Rod Show, and Randall's going to tell us a little bit about the one behind me.
How you doing? It's a 2007 C6R for a racing team. Replica.
It's a Corvette, right? So people don't know what all those numbers mean. So what does that mean in horsepower and engine size?
With the supercharger, probably about 550, roughly.
Is that stock or been modified?
Stock was like 405.
How about wheels and tires or suspension? Any work there?
It did 2 seasons of SECA, so the suspension was the first thing I did. Just beefed it up a little bit. Handles great, but it's a little bit stiff.
It has a very interesting symbol on the side of it. What is that symbol about?
This was, they call him Jake. It's a skull. It's the Corvette racing team. They do IMSA racing. It's their, I guess, mascot symbol. It's on all their cars. It started with C5 and it's going on to C8.
So the insert in the sort of head is a Chevy symbol, right?
But that symbol changes for each generation of Corvette.
And have you put your down payment down for the rear engine Corvette, the C8?
I just purchased a C7R, so I'm just going one generation up. When the C8 gets here with a C8R, maybe I'll look at that, but that'll be
So I'm here with the dynamic duo, Casey and Remy. They both have interests in trucks or truck-like vehicles. So you're going to tell us about the new one that you just acquired.
This is my 1985 El Camino. It is a truck, or considered a truck, but I consider it a cruiser.
And it's because it has a car body with a truck bed.
Yeah.
How do you like it?
So far, I've only had it for a month, so we'll see.
Okay. And I heard a rumor that you're driving this vehicle. Is that correct?
Yeah,
What is it?
It's a 1971 Chevy pickup truck that my great-great-grandmother bought, and that's about it.
Well, I understood that you were a little jealous because your friend here has something that you want. And what is that you want that he has?
An El Camino, although he bought that one. I'm currently looking for a 71, 72 El Camino. I think we found one on the mainland, so we're just hoping to go over there and get it pretty soon.
Let me give you a clue. Get more horsepower in yours so you can beat it, okay?
Definitely, for sure.
Okay, good. Thanks. So there you have a wide variety of vehicles. Admittedly, we kind of focused on some yellow cars, but there was other interesting looking cars and color cars.